All right, for tonight, our meeting agenda will start off as usual with the flag salute. Then we'll go through announcements and anybody that has any comments about the last meeting. We're going to have a presentation from crime survivors. Then we'll also talk about the 10th annual Rubber Ducky Festival. Matt Gunderman will be telling us all about it and how you can all adopt a duck for that day. I thought it was great. Then we're going to have more on the chloride issue because that's continuing to evolve as we speak. I did attend the Valencia Industrial Association meeting today, and we'll talk a little bit about what's going on with that, and we'll bring you up to speed. Rick Drew will then talk about the Valencia Road Extension. He attended that meeting, and there is another meeting coming as well. And then I'll talk about the City of Santa Clarita Satisfaction Survey. But then our version of public participation, preview of the next meeting, and we'll adjourn promptly at 9 o'clock. So this has been another September, and we've gone through another anniversary of 9/11. And I think I've talked about my story about 9/11 quite a bit throughout the years. As I've told you that on that day, I decided that a flag should fly outside my house every day. It's not something that's just for holiday. And as that flag flies, it flies for the entire year. And as that flag flies, it becomes tattered and torn in its mission over the year. And every day, that's the view I get when I walk out my front door. It reminds me of the trials and tribulations and sacrifice that our brave men and women all around the world are going through to keep us free. And when the year is over, I don't retire those flags. I provide them a place of honor. And then at the correct time, at some time when there's a remembrance, like there was last year, we actually went and displayed all 10 of those flags last year, and we're going to continue to do that every time we get the opportunity to do so. So here on the 11th anniversary, it surprised me greatly that it's been 11 years, and what did we get on that anniversary but rioting all over the Middle East? And while some people wanted to say that those riots were caused by a video made by an amateur video maker here it actually was made here in Santa Clarita, it turns out that was planned. You know, some people want to say it was an impromptu demonstration, that people outside the Limited Embassy just happened to have heavy weapons, heavy machine guns, a couple of RPGs, a few Molotov cocktails, and just happened to jump into a demonstration. But we know that that was a planned event. It just is a constant reminder about the dangers that are faced by our men and women in our armed forces, our civilian workers all around the world. And what I have to say about them is that they're just doing everything they can to keep us free. God bless all those people, and God bless the United States of America. And so, Tony, would you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. One announcement that I don't have a chart for, and that happens to be, I consider the brave group of Canyon Country Advisory Committee members because you brave here in the last few months without air conditioning. I was at the Moose meeting a couple of weeks ago. It was last Wednesday, and they are in process of obtaining financing. And so hopefully we'll have all this resolved shortly. The 18th Annual River Rally. We're going to be at the 18th Annual River Rally. That's this coming Saturday if you want to join us. It's at 18386 Solid Canyon Road, which is in the Canyon Country Post Office parking lot. So you'll get to see it, and we'll have a booth there. Come say hello. This year we're adding something new. We're going to give people from outside the area a passport to Canyon Country so that they know that they're welcome at any time they show up. The library is going to have a gala celebration. Here is the city advertising it. They want $60 per person if you want to join them on September the 21st. I can't think of anything more out of place than watching the city continually trying to push the library on us. If you're just a regular old person and want to show up on September the 29th, the ribbon cutting will occur at 10 a.m. and they're going to have a street fair, and you can see what the inside of the new library is going to look like. Last month we talked about the fact that the Friends of the Santa Clarita Public Library were sponsoring different things. We bought a chair. They're looking for sponsorship opportunities that range from $50,000 to $100,000, and all donations will benefit the library. The one thing that I thought was a little disingenuous was that the person that came representing themselves as the head of the Friends of the Library is an LSSI employee. So keep that in mind. It's having a good library system here is important, but also having everything on the up and up, and really having the Friends of the Library as a real nonprofit group and not just an arm of the city is important to recognize as well. Tomorrow night at the Senior Center, there's going to be an open house and election forum. Candidates Steve Knight, Star Moffitt, Lee Rogers, Edward Headington are going to be there. So if you're interested, you can contact Robin or just show up there, because it's an election forum and it's free and open to the public. The public outreach meetings on the Via Princesa extension are continuing. Rick Drew attended the meeting that I believe was held on the 6th, and there's one more scheduled for September the 27th. So after you hear his report of how the meeting went and you want some more information, you can still attend on September the 27th at City Hall. I'm going to continue to plug these guys, the Canyon Country Merchants Association. If you're a business owner or know of a business owner, have them contact Doug Sutton. Join the Canyon Country Merchants Association. It is being done in conjunction with the Chamber, but you do not have to be a Chamber of Commerce member to join. And it really benefits us here in Canyon Country because the city pays a lot of attention to business owners. Looking at our meeting statistics, I'm being fairly pleased because, like I said, we've been without air conditioning for the last few months, and people still continue to come and visit us, and I think that says a lot for you and what you're interested in and being interested in the city activities. But I think the thing that was very interesting was video statistics. Up until this time, we have been taking presentations that occur here, and we've been just slicing them out and bookending them, meaning that we put a title on the front and credits on the end. And we've been putting the whole presentation out online. We're going to continue to do that. But we also realized when we did it that there are a lot of people that are busy, that they may not want to take 35 minutes to watch a presentation. They might want to see something a little bit quicker. But we were hesitant to do that because we thought we might get accused of editing them out or editing some information out. But we're getting accused of that anyway. So we've decided to actually go forth and change a little bit of the videos by not only having the full presentation, by doing what I termed a 4-minute memo, and I did a trial run at this last month. So what happened is that we took the chloride presentation from July, cut it down to 4 minutes and 50 seconds. It actually came out when we loaded it out to YouTube. I don't know why it came out at 5 minutes and 5 seconds. And put it out online, and we didn't tell anybody about it until last Wednesday. And since last Wednesday, we've had 66 views. So it's the top view getter from last month's videos. And it was being looked at every day. Every day I was watching it, and it was going up. So it tells me that the idea of shorts is probably a good idea, and you'll probably see us continue and then try to advertise them a little bit more. At the same time, for those that want to see the entire presentation, it will also be out online so that you can see that we really have not done anything to the meaning of what happened. Next month, I got a call from Carl Goldman this morning. He's going to be here for the October meeting. He wants to talk about Habitats for Heroes. You know, he's big in that organization, and he's a big part of that. He wants to talk to you about an update of things that are going to be happening in Canyon Country. So he said that he would be here in October. We'll talk about code enforcement focus groups. A great number of us in here actually participated in different ones of the focus groups. The one, we were at the one on the 30th, and I recorded it. The one that was held 2 days earlier, they recorded. I gave them a copy so that they could listen to it and make sure their notes were correct. And so we'll talk about the focus group report, what happened, and what they're saying is going to happen. And we'll also tell you the fun and enjoyment we had at the River Rally. And hopefully, by that time, someone will have adopted some ducks, you know. But we'll see what happens. And I'll bring along, I forgot my pictures of my Sturgis ducks. They're really cute, you know, but they wouldn't let them compete. You know, that's another question. So thank you very much for choosing to attend the Canyon Country Advisory Committee.